Alon, Wasalon, you with the nasty pastor, and I'm back with another chapter. Read from out of Ramses, Volume 1, The Son of Light. Look, we got out of chapter 20. We get ready to dive into 21. We're going to make this a very short intro. So let's, get into this. Let's get some nourishment for our soul. And as I said last time, and as I've been reiterating, your life is in these scriptures. You feel what I'm saying? These scriptures. See, I was fortunate to receive the Egyptian Book of the Dead, that blue book. You got what I'm saying? I was very fortunate to receive it. I was very fortunate to receive all seven biblical scriptures in what cultures call their Bibles. And I explained to you that this is a Bible. The teachings of Peter Hotep, the oldest book in the world, this is a Bible. Stolen Legacy, this is a Bible. This is like a reference Bible. You feel what I'm saying? On Isis and Osiris, this is like a Bible. This book I'm reading from, Ramses, the Son of Light, is a Bible. It has our walk of life in it. It may be different than the modern times we grew up in, but can you really read it and figure yourself and figure how you identify with the characters in these scriptures? I have. I really have. That's going to dive in and get some nourishment, get some food. You got what I'm saying, for the soul. In Shinar's wing of the palace, the atmosphere was leading. His staff and attaches walked on eggshells, following every rule to the letter. No laughter or conversation broke the tension. The news had come down late that morning. 2 elite regiments were being mobilized for a quick response. In plain terms, war against the Hittites. Shinar was appalled. This would comprise the trade relations he was just beginning to establish and the healthy rewards he envisioned. Now, what does that tell you? Shinar was with the Hittites. You get what I'm saying? Shinar was, he was probably the voice that went into the Hittites community part of the world and came up with a trade agreement. You feel what I'm saying? And as a promising pharaoh, as a heir to the throne, those are things you have to do. You have to delegate before you are in a position to rule. You feel what I'm saying? You have to show those things to ease the mind, ease the understanding of your civilization and your elders, knowing that you can be a good leader. You feel me? A very good leader. But it tells you, it tells me this, when you get into the Nubians and the Egyptian, where the Kemite, the African confusion, it probably, you get what I'm saying? A lot probably started right here with Ramses, if I'm correct in saying this, because see, I'm not accurate with the timeline. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I said I would like to read all 5 books, and I probably will. You get what I'm saying? If whom I pray to will bless me with the opportunity to read all 5 books, it's going to be done. Because we need to figure these Ramses. We need to figure that part of that dynasty, and just maybe understanding that part of our dynasty, of our legacy, of our civilization, we might know what to do in it now for the generations to come. A senseless confrontation will result in a climate of uncertainty that was bad for business. Like too many of his predecessors, Seti was heading into a quagmire. The same outdated obsession with defeating the empire, flexing Egypt's muscle. Such a waste of resources. Shinar had not yet succeeded in undermining the king's war council. He had planned to expose them for what they were, a bunch of short-sighted old hulks with delusions of grandeur. If this expedition failed, Shinar would get rid of them for good, with Pharaoh, his prime minister, and his chief of staff at the front. Who would be left to run the country? Queen Tua, of course. Lately, she consulted less frequently with her oldest son. It was true, and they sometimes had words. Still, the affection between them was real. The time had come to clear the air. Tua will understand his views. Furthermore, she could influence Seti to delay declaring war. Shinar requested he be worked into her busy schedule as soon as possible. Tua granted him an afternoon audience in her reception rooms. Such an official setting, mother dear. Something tells me that this is no private matter. You're right as usual. Where did you get your sixth sense? Flattery doesn't work on mothers. All right. I've come to ask how you feel about war. I don't like it. Who does? My father's decision seems a bit presumptuous. Do you believe he would ever act on impulse? Of course not. But the circumstances, the Hittites. Shinar, do you like new clothes? Of course, he murmured. On unsure ground, you know I come with me. Tua led her son to a side room. On a low table lay a wig with long panels of wavy hair, a shirt with full sleeves, an ankle-length skirt, pleated and fringed, and a broad sash to tie it all together. Nice, isn't it? Beautiful, tailoring. This is your uniform. Your father has chosen you as a standard bearer, his right hand in the Syrian campaign. Shinar blanched. The king's standard bearer carried a staff carved with a ram's head, one of the symbols of Amun. The Amun, A-M-O-N. And you know Amun can be spelled A-M-O-N, or it could be spelled A-M-U-N, or it can be spelled A-M-E-N. And it says the God of victory. Pharaoh's elder son would therefore be in the front ranks next to his father and ride into battle with him. That's where we're going to end this part of chapter, what is this, chapter, what is it, 21? We're going to end this part of chapter 21 reading, and I want to say this to you. Remember, if you've been keeping up, remember when they first started talking about Ramses wearing a skirt, and I explained to you, that's his uniform, that's his military uniform. There you go. There you go right there. And remember, I do this organically. I don't sit there and read through these books and then do this reading. I wake up, I shower, I say my prayers. If I feel like getting these readings done, I set it up. I don't proofread anything. I just get where I bookmark things at is where I start. But there you go. You get what I'm saying? That's part of their uniform. You understand? That's good. Peach soda, very good. But anyway, you've been with the Nasty Pastor. I'm out and love you.